I don't know what it is, man, with these YouTubers that can't stay away from these kids. So Dr. Disrespect just made his big comeback recently, and he hyped this comeback up. He was saying that he was going to address everything, completely prove his innocence, and show that he was not this creep that he himself admitted to being, even though, he mysteriously deleted that, tweet that he had previously put up. So I don't know what he's thinking he's doing there, but this guy is thinking that he's making some 200, 2,000 IQ play when in reality, he is just making himself seem worse and worse and worse. And what I mean by that is Dr. Disrespect came back and his entire video slash stream is available on his channel. I'm not even going to bother putting clips into it because he is claiming that everybody is taking his words out of context. So go watch the entire stream that he put up if you don't believe anything that I'm about to say, because it is there and it is available. And this moron is thinking that it's making him look good. So this entire stream, Dr. Disrespect is just claiming to be a victim, that he was targeted, that no one knew the full story, right? And that he was going to prove everything, which he proved nothing, by the way. He did not show any evidence. He didn't show the messages, which his biggest claims are that lines were taken out of context in the messages and people were misrepresenting what actually happened, and he could literally end all that controversy by just dropping the messages. And he's been trying to prove his innocence. So to the people that say, well, why should he even have to drop the messages? He himself is already coming out denying all these allegations, and he has been saying himself that he's going to prove that he's innocent, and he's making these claims that they're taken out of context. So it would be really easy for him to just drop the messages and prove all this wrong, but he doesn't want to drop them because he already admitted to having inappropriate conversations with a minor. And I think a lot of people really don't have any critical thinking because, this whole situation just required a little bit of brain power. And for some reason, people are thinking that this guy like 100% proved his innocence. And it's just absolutely mind boggling that people actually think that. So this all stems from him saying that the girl that he spoke to was above the age of consent when they had these messages and that there was no sexting in these messages. Now, first off, it doesn't matter if there wasn't sexting in the messages. He already admitted to having inappropriate conversations with a minor. The whole issue is that this 40-year-old married man with a family is in DMs with a minor. He already admitted to that. Now, I don't know if people understand this. I don't know. I don't know if just people don't use any part of their brain functioning. But you can be above the age of consent and still be a minor. The age of consent in some states is as low as 16 or 17. So you can still be above the age of consent and be a minor. And this guy already admitted to having a conversation with a minor. So this chick is either 16 or 17 or, maybe it could even be a guy. We don't know. That was never actually specified. But people think he pulled this 100% turnaround and that he beat all the allegations. Like, no. He himself already admitted to having inappropriate conversations with a minor. That was enough, bro. I don't know why some people think that because she's 16 or 17 and not like a little younger that it makes it okay. I mean, I don't know if anybody has any children, if you'd be okay with a 40-year-old man having a conversation with your underage child. I feel like people would be upset with that, but I don't know. People want to make an excuse because this is their favorite streamer. His fan base, I'm sorry, but the Dr. Disrespect fan base is one of the dumbest fan bases that I have ever seen, because these guys actually think that there is nothing wrong with a 40-year-old man talking with a minor in messages, even if they weren't sending sexual pictures. He has already admitted to the fact that there were inappropriate conversations taking place. And now he's claiming that they were taken out of context. And he's claiming that he purposefully edited minor out of his tweet to bait journalists. And I don't know why you'd want to bait people into thinking that you're a predator. But I mean, if you think that makes your claim sound any better, then I guess run with it. But Dr. Disrespect made this huge comeback stream, and he thought that he had beat everything. He was talking shit. And there's a great part in his stream where he addresses the complaint that people have with him, that he's not showing any of the proof of his allegations, and he's not showing any of the messages that can prove his side of the story. He quite literally said, why do I need to show proof? So, I mean, that's the mindset of this guy, who's accused of being, a predator and hunting down underage children. This guy's response is that, oh no, nothing illegal happened. And instead of dropping the messages that would prove that I'm innocent, that all you guys are wrong about me, I'm just not going to do that. So I don't know what he was hoping to accomplish. I mean, I guess what he tried to do worked because there is a whole group of people on Twitter now that think that everybody else was out to get Dr. Disrespect, and this was some kind of coordinated attack on him when the guy himself admitted to having inappropriate conversations with a child. So I don't know. On my last video that I made about Dr. Disrespect, I actually got a lot of hate from his fan base in my comment section. And I thought it was interesting because in my last video, I just said it was weird that a 40-year-old man was having conversations with a child in, Twitch whispers. And apparently that was an issue with some people. Some people didn't agree with that. I don't understand that mindset. I don't know who would defend that. I don't know if any of you have daughters yourselves or younger sisters. I don't know how you guys would feel if a 40-year-old married man with kids was having conversations with them on the side that had inappropriate conversations. Enough inappropriate conversations that made this man lose his fucking job on Twitch. So I don't know. He wants to be this big victim, and he's trying to blame this whole culture and this whole woke culture, and everybody's out to get him. And really, I'm the victim, even though I admitted to having conversations with a minor. Like, I don't know. I think he's just so confident that it's actually convincing people that he did nothing wrong. Like, there are people that actually think that he did nothing wrong, and it's mind-blowing to me because these are the same people that are talking about how we need to protect children from people in power, and then when someone in power does do something to a child, then they don't want to speak up about it because it's their favorite streamer. So, even Nick Merckx, who's someone I'm not a huge fan of. You guys know me. I've, had critical videos of Nick Merckx in the past, but I don't have anything personal against the guy. I just don't really like him that much. But he actually had a tweet about this because I guess Dr. Disrespect, wanted to blame Nick Merckx and everybody else for coming at him and not being real friends. But Nick Merckx said it perfectly. The guy admitted to having inappropriate conversations with a child. Why would you want to be friends with someone like that? Like, I don't know what's going on in Dr. Disrespect's head. And, again, since there were no court filings and this didn't go through court, which, again, he said, since I didn't do anything illegal and I didn't get charged and they didn't want to charge me, that means I did nothing wrong. Like, I don't think people understand just how stupid a statement like that is. But it's mind-blowing to me. I mean, there are people that are blindly defending him, thinking he did nothing wrong in this situation. Now, I understand people that want to say, like, hey, he didn't do anything illegal, but he is a little, a creep and he's a weirdo. Like, I understand that point of view because I actually agree that he technically probably didn't do anything illegal. But you can walk that line of not doing something and not doing it illegally, but you can still be a creep, Like, I mean, this dude was bringing up the jurisdiction and the area that she was messaging him from made it legal. Like, why do you even need to bring that up, man? Just talk to people your age. Why are you talking to underage girls on Twitch Whispers? Like, why are you having inappropriate conversations? And why are you trying to backpedal it now? It blows my mind. But I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comment section below. What are your guys' thoughts on Dr. Disrespect? I know everybody in gaming is talking about it. Practically every YouTuber has made a video on this, and this will be my last video on Dr. Disrespect. I don't want to seem like I'm milking the situation or anything. It's just I made a previous video, and then more information came out, and he made his comeback, and I talked about his comeback happening in my previous video. So I thought, I'd just make a follow-up video and talk about a lot of the stuff that he said, because I just could not believe the confidence that this man had while he was admitting that he was a total creep, and he somehow thought it made him seem good. I don't know, but he made a comeback and he got the views he wanted. I think it had like 200,000 viewers at some point, so I don't know. I guess people are easy to manipulate, but that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm on that road to 1,500 subscribers. If you disagree with me and, you're a totally Dr. Disrespect fan and you think it's okay for a 40-year-old man to have inappropriate conversation with minors, your opinion honestly doesn't even really matter to me. But if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on the Dr. Disrespect situation down in the comment section below. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the entire thing. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be a Black Ops 6 beta review. So yeah, see you guys around for that. This is Austin, and I'm out. Peace, guys.